Is it possible to survive a full distance safari rally in a car that I built myself? That's what we're going to be doing today. We are back in WRC and we're going to try and take on the official WRC Safari Rally. And as you may know, in WRC you have the option to build your own car, and I did that earlier on while simulating what it would be like if I myself worked on the car. What I mean by that is basically every part is already so our car, whilst looking extremely cool, look at it, that's lovely, actually has the worst stats possible. So this is going to be a bit of a struggle. But anyway, here is the rally we're going to be doing. As you can see, 12 stages of Safari Rally Kenya. Now, if you're unfamiliar with Safari Rally, first of all, what's wrong with you? You okay? You good? Secondly, go and look it up because it is one of the toughest motorsport events that exists anywhere. Now, one of the massive downsides to having all the parts be the worst possible quality is I can't actually really change much in the tuning. Hopefully this sort of baseline gravel setup is enough to get us through. It doesn't sound like it's running right. Fast Rallyman's debut in WRC 2. 20 kilometers ahead of us on a wet, slippy surface. It's going to be challenging. Safari Rally, 12 stages in a car I built myself out of the worst parts possible. Let's see how long we last.
Go 50, 5 left short, 100.
So luckily we know the first minute or so.
120.
We've got four-wheel drive, nearly 300 horsepower,
Short of the crest.
sequential gearbox, using that lovely Moser sequential shifter. Affiliate link down below in the description, by the way. I'm not really sure what this surface is going to be like long term. We do have some rain. I've got a feeling, oh god, given the sky, that it will be drying for later stages, but for now, we're going to have to deal with this. Oh god, tree there. I hate when the trees are slightly closer than you think. Kenya Rally is just famously some massive straights. They usually end up with a massive rock or a tree at the end. So a bit slow on the way in there, but we're safe. Oh god. Very safe. Now this rally right now is contested only by WRC cars. One of the things I really don't like about the WRC game is there's no multi-class element. If I want to drive a WRC 3 car, I want to drive one of those. If I want to drive a a WRC 1 car, let me drive that. Instead of having to be forced to drive one class at a time. Make it multi-class. I don't know why that's not possible, but here we are. Well, I've been ill recently, so I've not done any sim driving for about a week and a half, and I can really feel it as I get into this. Mine's just not quite as quick, but I'm sure it will readjust as we get through. Hopefully.
The jump into crest to sudden.
Oh my god. What? Yep, fence. Luckily, it's that made of that unobtainium fence, which means that I didn't kill the people behind it. So I know it sounds stupid, but my goal was to try and stay on the actual road surface as much as possible. I don't want to be going over this inside bit too much. One, because chance of a big roll. And two, like that. And two, because I have the worst durability parts here. So any sort of contact or damage is going to just be infinitely worse as if I have an actual good car, you know, instead of running my own shed-based effort. Oh my god! That was not what I wanted. Rally cars have a max speed about 110, 120 mile an hour, and I was like, what? That's well slow. And then you watch them do that on any surface, any width, anything like that, and it's just, yeah. You reevaluate how fast that speed really is when you see a rally driver do it. Oh my god, that wasn't on purpose, but I'm going to pretend it was. Man, I'm talented. Oh, look at the sense of speed down here. Oh my god. Doesn't just go straight either. 110 mile an hour, there it is. No shift gear, 115.
4 left sharp and 4 right through junction.
Oh my god.
And 6 left.
I slowed it down a bit early there, but I wanted just to survive. Oh, no. No.
Slight right over bump 150.
Oh, I don't like this bit. I love having this sequential shifter for this. It really adds like a level of immersion, you know. That and the handbrake too. Feels rally, man. Rock! Okay. Stop putting those things there.
Right short, finish, 80, slight left to stop. Okay, that's a 13-minute 1.3.
That wasn't terrible. That was okay. Probably not the fastest by any stretch of the imagination, but it felt okay. Not dead. Although my enthusiasm was short-lived. As you can see here, I was nearly a full 2 minutes slower than the fastest time through the stage, which for now placed me 692nd. And luckily for me, stage 2 was less than half the length of the first one, so looking good to get to the first service area.
170. Slowing turn.
I have no idea what the components of the car are doing. Oh, there's a corner there, Jimmy. Imagine going around corners. Could not be me. This wet surface, though, is allowing for some big, fat slides. Not sure if it's the fastest way around, but it feels cool.
Turn, one left,
And then, in reality, that's also really important.
slight right, into crest.
Oh my god.
70.
All these unseen corners, I'm going in just kind of guessing where I've got to throw the car. Most of the time, I get it kind of okay, but every now and then you're a bit too wide.
Downhill,
Going, you fall off a cliff, you know how it is. Oh my god.
40.
Oh Jesus. I find this car's like, it's pretty drivable. Quite a decent amount of torque.
Crest, 40. Two left
From this
short,
little
two right short, 30.
1.6 turbo, but it's not infinite. You have to be in the right gear. That's like, I find myself revving this car up quite a bit. And they're right here, like those big cools. The first thing I do is try and see where they are.
6 right, into 6
That
left.
sounds like a stupid thing to say, but my mind's sort of turned off to like the 5 rights, 5 lefts, because you're just like, oh, I'm going straight there. Hello, Bollard, come with me.
5 left, 200.
But for the bigger ones, I'm like, okay, this one will end my life. How do I stop that from happening?
Deep.
Oh, I'm in the... Oh, God. That was our first proper hit there
Right, open.
on the front right. It feels okay, but of course, I think after this we've got... Oh, no, don't...
70.
No. This always happens. You have the first little hit, you get out of the rhythm, and then suddenly you're in a hedge somewhere.
And crest, 80.
I think we got away with it though. It's lost a little bit of time and damaged that ego. Although to be fair, that ego is pretty far beyond any repair at this point. And we're not too far from the end of the stage.
Left short, twisty.
Let's just get the car there. All right. Whoa, not the tree. And that's good. Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
Finish and 4 left to stop.
Ah, mein Auto is real fast.
Okay, that's a 6-minute 40.1.
Okay. That wasn't as good as the first stage, but I don't think we damaged the car too badly. So despite a slightly messy run, we now move up to 528th. And it was starting to become apparent already that this rally wasn't about out-and-out speed, unless you're a tryhard. It was more about just getting to the end. Stage 3, again, shorter than the stage before, only 5.5 kilometers, but still plenty of opportunities to write off my car before the service. I actually thought we had a service on this stage, so...
5, 4,
the car's alright,
3,
I think.
2, 1.
Right. Hopefully, no massive... Oh gosh, immediately. How small is this small car?
80, turn, 1 right. 3 left.
The stage is pretty quick so far, oh my god.
Small cut and turn, hairpin left and square right, don't cut. 100.
That's a... You said square right! Fart knuckles!
Slight left of the crest.
I guess that was a square right.
4 left of the crest. Long.
Balls! On these short stages as well, those mistakes
3
really
left
add up.
short, 80.
That dash trail there, I love that.
Wing 100.
It's very cool. Oh my god. Oh. Woo, woo, woo. Can't kill me, baby!
6 right, 160.
Please don't try, because I probably will just crumble.
3 right.
Oh, it's speedy
and
through
3
here.
left. 4 right sharp, 60. Finish and 4 left to stop.
Oh! Oh! Damn it!
Okay. That's a 3-minute 27.7.
Typical Jimmy stage, that. How's the car doing? You alright over there, bro? It's looking okay, I think. So despite that stage really not going to plan, we did manage still to improve our overall position up to 466th. As I've said numerous times, this car is built entirely using the worst parts possible. Those couple of hits I sustained during the stage had me pretty nervous going into the service. There's more stages! Look at my door! They put it there, but it's not attached.
2, 1, go 50, 4 left sharp, into 3 right, and 3 left, 30, 5 right, 70.
Luckily, it's another kind of semi-short stage.
5 left, to 4 right, and
So,
6 left, 100.
yeah.
6
I don't know.
left, 80,
I'm just trying to make myself feel better.
long, 50. 5 right, tightens.
Oh,
30,
big rock!
4 left short,
Don't worry about it.
and 6 right, 160.
Just gonna pretend it didn't happen. It's like when I had that massive spin in the Praga. Just don't think about it. Get back in the car, don't think about it.
To 4 right, through
Yeah.
70. 5 right, with a bump.
Nope.
To 4 right short,
Nope,
with a
nope,
crest,
nope, nope,
50,
nope, nope,
1
nope,
left
good.
of the
Yep,
crest,
yep, yep,
keep
yep,
in,
yep, yep.
and 4 left,
Nope, nope,
to
nope, nope, nope,
40.
nope, nope, yep, 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 yep.
Slight left, slowing.
Professional, by the way. Man, I love these Kenyan stages.
5 right,
They're so much fun. Just wish I was a better driver, you know.
right of the crest, 180.
I think a lot of people who do these events, who like, no, in the proper quick guys, definitely not me. I wouldn't be there anyway, even with practice.
Junction, bad bump,
But
60,
I feel like they know these stages, you know,
100.
on the back of their hand, and they end up driving them, well,
Turn,
almost like you drive a circuit, you know, it's
2
just this
left, and 2 left,
100% commitment everywhere because you know exactly where everything is. I kind of like the,
square left,
I like the idea of kind of half knowing the stage, but I also like the idea of,
80,
I don't know,
turn square right,
it feels a bit more like rally when you're not entirely sure where you're going.
slowing 50, over finish, square right to stop.
Right, boys, surely it's a service now. Get that door ready.
Okay, it's a 3 minute.
Get that door ready. It's breezy in here. Wait. Oh, there's I just left. I thought I'm going somewhere else. Somehow, though, whilst I was chatting all that during the stage, we managed to put in a time that was good enough to be in the top 300, 261st fastest, to be exact, which moves us into the top 400 overall. Finally! Oh my god, I was starting to think the services didn't exist. That is not great. Heavy damage from what? So I've basically just quick fixed as much as I can here. There is like a method to this. I don't really know what it is. It's like a weird random element, which I don't know why that exists. But I'm going to try and quick repair pretty much everything and replace whatever bodywork is broken and just hope for the best. I gotta say, I'm not feeling 100% confidence in the fact that we've basically just bodged a lot of very vital components here, but it's held together so far. Hopefully it will keep holding together. Who knows?
2,
I'm so prepared.
1, go 6 right, through junction, and late 4 left, 30, 4 right short, 1000.
Oh, I like that. Give me the 1000s.
Opens, and a 1 left short, rough, into slight
Oh,
right,
it is slippy. That really rotated to there. Big rotation, brother. Do you find myself in these night stages having to concentrate just a little bit more? This light bar is mega. I can see quite a lot with it, but
2 right short,
everything just feels a little bit faster. It comes up a little bit quicker.
50,
Especially when you start sliding the car, and when you do that, you're pointing the lights away from where you want to go a lot of the time. It's actually quite hard to see where you're going.
70, slight right, 40.
Oh, I should have gotten first. I just missed the shift there.
Don't cut.
Sometimes my brain doesn't engage the way I need it to. I just miss an input, and
6 left,
so should right up as well.
7, and right to the crest, into 1 left short, and
Oh, big bank. Oh, I'm in a tree. Ah, that wasn't good. I always say, like, that always happens. I'm like, oh yeah, things are going well, dead.
keep left,
Every time, without fail.
into 3 right, 40.
Things are going terribly.
5 right, 30, square left short, and
Tree.
5 right, 40. 3
Bank,
right,
tree.
and tree opens,
Yep.
into 4 right to the crest.
Oh, I'm hitting everything.
60.
Get out of it. Just trying to keep the minimum speed up. It's really easy to sort of start floundering,
Turn square left.
especially in the wet as well.
And 3 right, tightens, 50.
Oh my god. So many little ruts on these stages. You just
Short, into
get your
3
tyres
left
locked in the wrong place. You find yourself just going straight on or just not having the control for the corner you want. Oh god.
30, 2 right short,
Damn rocks everywhere.
into 6 left and slight right, slowing.
Who needs suspension,
40,
man?
1 left, tightens.
I just have
30, late,
I just have
3
metal
right,
bars.
Don't cut, 90.
Solid metal bars. As soon as it starts getting wet, it gets slippery, and all these stopping distances, all the way you throw the car around the corner, this changes by enough for you to make a few mistakes, you know, or a lot of mistakes if you meet. Oh, again.
5 right short, 200, over finish.
Nearly there.
Okay.
Oh, that was
That's a 7-minute,
deceptively difficult.
18.8.
Could have gone faster, but I don't know. That thoroughly mediocre performance moves us up to 338, but at the cost of quite a bit of damage to the front of the car that we just had repaired. And we're 3 whole stages away from the next service.
2,
Let's see. I'm feeling less confident each stage we go through. Come on, Clunker. It's struggling up the hill a little bit.
30.
Really shouldn't have gone from that turbo from Wish. That has made me feel a little bit of a difference now. Always a sudden square left, isn't it?
Crest, 70.
Never just a normal square left. Never a well-introduced
Slowing, 50.
square left. Oh, downhill's like the worst thing. In the wet, gravity against us.
1 left,
Gotta make sure I brake at the right point here. Brake early.
40. Slowing, long crest, 30.
Yeah, okay, good, good. That's a
Turning
really easy
square right,
place to go off there.
30.
Luckily, it's a fairly short stage, this one.
Right short, into 3
We're
left,
having an okay run
10.
through it at the moment. Alpha Rockles, yeah.
6
Just
left,
about managed to not run them over. A madness in real life.
Turn square
Sending
right,
a car through it at over 100 mile an hour with this massive rocks to the other side.
3 left, short of a crest, 30.
And now it will just...
Into dip, and
in-
a small jump, 40.
The WRC is a little bit forgiving.
5 left.
Do that in real life, and you're just going to rip off the suspension. It's gone throughout the rally. Wheels gone, you know. The only downside to this game, in my opinion, is it's quite forgiving.
20.
For those of us who are massive nerds and want a bit more of a
Jump.
realistic experience, I wish that option was there. But I'm still glad
Into
that it's fun to drive, and I still enjoy driving it. Just want that a little bit more sometimes, you know.
Turn square right.
Oh god, I'm dead. How did I not die there?
80. Turn square left.
I thought that was over. I think I basically got away with that because I got off the brake pedal.
Into 6 left. 60.
If I stayed in the brake and panicked there, I would have went off. Which I did for a little bit.
Finish. 50. Square left to stop. Okay.
Nice.
That's a 3-minute.
What?
15.3.
Why? Why put that there? Is that going to damage my car? Does it look worse than it before? No, it looks just as bad. I take solace in that. Who decided that for an end? So despite making a tat out of myself right at the end there, we move up yet again, this time to 324th. Very slowly creeping towards the top 300 slot on the leaderboard. To be honest, at this point, I didn't have that much more pace, and I was just trying to survive in our little clunker. Oh, 20.7 kilometers. Oh, long stage time. Okay, time to focus.
2, 1, go. Slight left, 150, slowing. Slight
Okay.
right, don't cut, 40, turn square left, 30. Right of a crest, 100.
Just like any other stage,
Junction,
just take it
tightens
easy.
to slight left, half long, don't cut, brake and 6 right.
Oh, it's a
tightens.
don't got big rock. Oh, you're...
And 1 left, tightens, and 1 right.
Oh, that's
short,
killed something.
30, square left, 40.
Right at the start of the stage as well. And we've got 2 more stages. No! It might be turbo. I don't know. It's just not building any boost, it feels like. No power. Oh, this is going to suck. Massive hairy testicles. Must be the worst feeling in real life as well, where you just got a car that's sick and all you can do is wait. Yeah, reset me, whatever. This is where I'm regretting making everything out of the worst component possible, because
Crest.
it basically is like a hard mode, it like increases the damage for the car. But with this lack of pace, I'm losing time everywhere, every corner, every straight. Every time at the acceleration, I just lose time. So that top 300 spot that I was aiming for,
Half long, 160.
we can wave goodbye to that. But we're lucky we're still in the top 500 after this. This has gone from okay
6 left.
to heckin' terrible.
Turn one right.
very
Lock
quickly.
inside.
It feels like it's getting worse as well.
6 right short, 110.
Like you can hear it stuttering.
6 right, through junction and late 4 left, 30.
That smoke I'm starting to see now.
1000.
I think my car is starting to cook. A little, yeah, I think we're starting to get smoke now. Plus I destroyed my radiator, my turbo. Everything's just gone. Oh, I can barely get into third gear now.
Unseen, 3 left.
My foot is flat to the floor. I have that anxiety now. Obviously I want to get to the end of this thing, and the performance is definitely getting worse as we go in.
Right, 40.
We did that at like the worst point in the stage, right at the start. Oh my god. Can barely get out of the hairpins.
Right, don't cut. And slight left, 80.
I just short shift it. Doesn't like to rev, it feels like. It's there, come on!
5 right short, 200. Over finish.
Come on!
Okay.
Oh my god.
That's a 16 minute, 13.4.
That's one of the most stressful things that's ever happened to me in this game. This car is so broken. And for the next stage, I was greeted with this view of the car. Unfortunately for me, the car was still just as ill as it was at the end of the last stage, and there was still no service with 2 more stages, including this one ahead of us. Still swinging it around with no power, but
4 left,
it's so
80.
painful. Such a good start to the rally, but it just goes to show you how brutal this rally is.
Slight left.
The only option we have now is to crawl through the stage. I'm not sure if it's going to die or not, or whether it can die, but I think we're at sort of minimum possible performance right now. But unfortunately, things were only going to get worse. I had to drag this broken heap of a car through 2 more stages at pretty much a snail's pace. All I could do now was just try and get our bruised and battered clunkers shitbox to the end of the rally. Don't die now, car. We are so close to the end. We're nearly there. We've nearly taken a car with the worst parts possible all the way through a safari rally. We're so close. It hasn't gone well. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It's not gone well. But we persevered. The car somehow held together. All that duct tape and all those cable ties I packed coming in handy. There's the finish. Come on, it's right there. We're gonna make it.
Finish 80, slight left to stop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
7 minutes,
somehow
2.
somehow we dragged this absolute wreck of a car all the way through the Safari Rally. Where we finish, who cares? I don't care. Who cares about finishing position, right? And after all that, we finish up just inside the top 800, 781st. I do have to ask myself, could I have spent 81 minutes of my day doing something more productive than this? Almost certainly. But it was an experience, and it was quite rewarding to see my little WRC2 builder car get to the end of probably the toughest rally in the game. But always things waiting to bite you on these stages. So guys, I hope you enjoyed my pain and suffering. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe, do all the good stuff. And hey, maybe next time we do one of these, we'll actually make it to the end without incident. Probably not though. See you next time.